Hi, it's Kim Walker of Handmade Apothecary again. It's mid-July and the lavender's out in bloom. It's time for a lavender harvest, and I'm going to show you today how to make some little lavender sachets for your drawers or for hanging up. All you need is some fresh lavender and some pretty ribbons. And I'd just like to say this is thanks to my good friend Lizzie, who taught me how to make this. So to make your little sachets, you need an odd number of lavender heads. They need to be fresh because when you bend them back they will break if they're dried, so they need to be fresh, and odd because you're going to weave them in and out, and if you have even, it'll always end on the wrong kind of weave. So I'm going to choose 9. The more you do, the nicer it looks, but you can go a bit too far. The next thing you need to do is, when you get your heads, is remove any kind of extra leaves down the stem, because as you're weaving they'll just get caught up with the ribbons, so you need to have kind of a clean stem. And some of the lavenders will have this kind of extra flower at the top here, and I remove that too, and that's because when you gather them to tie the knot, they all need to be even where you tie, so it needs to have like a nice even kind of layer. So here's my lavender bunch with 9 stems. I've tied it with a really tight double knot right at the beginning where the flowers end, and I've got a long tail for weaving. And the next thing to do is to bend back your fresh stalks back over the heads. So you try and keep them even. They'll move around as you weave, and you just have to kind of keep adjusting them. And so just bend them back, try not to bend them back. And then you'll end up with a little sachet like this, which you're going to weave in to kind of keep them all a bit even. And then what you do is take your tail of ribbon like this, and start weaving in and out of the bare stalks. So the idea is you're going to make a basket with ribbon and the stalks that encapsulate the flower heads. It's easier when it's kind of held off the ground, because you can kind of like move the stems really easy. So I'm just going to go on and on for a couple of rows, and then I'll come back to you and show you how it looks. So just showing you again a bit higher up so I can ease the stems a bit easier, is just going over, under, keep pushing up the ribbon, over, under, keep tightening it, keep pulling it, keep pushing it up. It doesn't matter if some of the flowers stick through, because you can always remove them later or not, doesn't really matter. Try not to get the ribbons to cross over, and carry on. Okay, so I'm going to do it and I'm going to finish it, and then I'll show you. So here it is completed with a skinny ribbon. I'm not the most artistic person, but you get the idea. It's basically a woven basket with ribbon. You can tie a tight knot at the very end, and you can do a little ribbon, and then I like to leave a long string because then I can hang it up, or you can put it in your drawer. I've done some more here as well with thicker ribbon. You know, you can go crazy with these. I'll show you a picture of my friend Lizzie's, who does them really beautifully, so you can see how artistic you really can get with them. But hopefully you'll enjoy making your lavender stalks, lavender drawer ones or magic ones. Yeah, enjoy.